Hello everybody and welcome to the second video for the Skylark Gobi event. We are playing Merge Elves and just gonna do a quick review of what I've done since the last video. A whole bunch of cleanup. I got everything picked up. I completed my harvesting desert plants quest, which is under the second star, and I also completed the harvesting. Let's see, the first one was to make 155 merges, which we did, and then the second one was to harvest from tricolor flowers, I want to say 80 times. Yes, it was 80 times. So I finished that, and the next quest that comes up is to make 4 mythical healing orbs. So I've made 2 of them, and because I didn't need the tricolor flowers for the quest anymore, I went ahead and merged those up one more level to the level 7. So I've been getting the green orbs pretty quickly, which is very nice. So I've got these 2 orbs. I have also gotten some of the higher level point items, including 1 cobra, the result of an accidental merge. So I need this cobra as a cloud key, so I scooted him aside. And I'm expecting during this video that we're going to come over here, heal this area, and be able to use that cloud key right there. I did open 1 cloud key while I was not recording, and that was the golden lithop that's located right here in this area. The reason I went ahead and opened it is I got the golden lithop and I didn't want my elves to harvest it away before I could merge it, so I used it very quickly. So I believe that was after I stopped recording yesterday. So I did open that. I've been working on building up my stones. So technically I have this giant stone level 6, which is a cloud key up top here, right there. And I have the level 7, this one right here, which is a cloud key on the other side of the map, right there. So what I'm thinking of doing with these orbs is setting one off on this side and hoping that it will heal both of the cloud keys that I already have, the cobra and the level 7 stone. And if it does, then I'm going to bring the other one to this side and try to heal this corner. That way I can open up this level 6 cloud key. I am a little bit hesitant. This event is very heavy on harvesting, and I feel like I just finished cleaning up the area I have now, and I did pretty much just finish it up. So I'm going, man, I want to start harvesting again. So I did think about getting all 4 of my mythical life orbs before coming in and doing this part. But then I decided, you know what, if I do that, I would be either recording really late and be tired, or I wouldn't do another video until tomorrow, and I really wanted to do a video today, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a mass merge just to get rid of these ants. Very nice. Let's see, got a 5 merge of rabbits. Move this bird out of the way so I don't get an accidental merge there. Slide you over, slide you down, put you right there. Okay, so just condensing these point items down a little bit. So so they're not taking up quite so much space. Alright, so there's that. I have moved all of my fruit trees over here since I'm not going to get any higher level flowers. I moved my fruit trees off to the side where they won't make a lot of sprouts, and as I'm cleaning up the map, I'm going to do mass merges with any sprouts I get, and then just sell off the flowers because I don't want them, I don't need them. If you go any higher than the level 7 flower, instead of just giving orbs, the flowers start giving multiple different kinds of orbs, and they also start giving low-level life flowers, like the yellow ones and every now and then the red ones, which create distractions and just cause a big mess. So I don't usually go for anything higher than the level 8 giant life flower. So, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and start the mess. I'm hoping if I set this off here, it's going to swoop more to the side rather than go straight up. But let's see what it does. This is a lot of healing power. I expect it will clear quite a bit of this corner. Alright, so far it is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. And I did get both of my cloud keys. Awesome. Let's see how much further it's going to go. Oh, we got both of the berry cloud keys in the middle. We'll be able to unlock that mulberry, but we won't be able to unlock the grape until much closer to the end. Whew, and it's still going over here. And it's still going. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, now it is done. That was a huge heal. Very, very nice. What I noticed as we were watching the heal roll through, and actually let me get this land healing quest out of the way. Okay, so now the only other land heal I have to do is to heal all land. I noticed as it was rolling through that there's a golden lithop right up here, and I want to do a quick check to see if there are any more, because those are the ones that we want to keep and merge together to get those bushes that give golden leaves. So you don't want to let your elves harvest those if you can help it. I think that's the only one I see. So after doing a big heal like this, the first thing I like to do is to go through the newly healed area and pull out any special items, any point items, any harvestable things that I know I'm going to need, like the nest. That way when I start doing my cleanup, I don't lose anything as the mess expands. Oops, I was trying to grab that desert nest. Because it is going to get pretty messy, and that's okay. Alright, I've got some berries, got some more berries. Got a little point item right there. An oasis, another point item. Got several of these lower level oases. Careful not to merge those by accident. A nest. And viewpoint items over here. Another berry, very nice. A chest, some more raspberries. And a lot of times, right along the edges, they'll have items. So I like to do a double check along the edge. Oh, and there was an oasis hiding behind that star. Alright. Well, not that far. Not that far. Do a little bit of a zoom in. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So far, so good as far as I can tell. Alright. So yeah, it looks like I got everything. So let's start sorting this. I don't think I got enough berries for any kind of merge with my berries yet. So I'm just going to leave those there. But I thought there was, let's see, there's a mulberry over here, so we'll probably heal this with the second orb, and then have the mulberry to unlock that other cloud key. Awesome. And we've got these. We can do a 5 merge. Very nice. So now we have this, which is the cloud key over here. So we'll use that in just a moment. Tuck that there, tuck those there. Move that over there, and actually that oasis can go right there. Okay. Bring this over. With this berry, do we have a merge? No. So with our berries, definitely sticking with 5 merges only until everything is healed. Oh my goodness, this is a big map. Hiking things right on across it. Okay. And I wonder, is this over here a common or a rare? That one is common. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do a merge for that, but that's alright. Okay, all of that is nicely, neatly tucked away. So now on this side of the board, I need the Cobra and the level 7. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and unlock these 2 cloud keys. Very nice. Oh, and there's the mulberry we need, so that's awesome. Let's see, there's another nest. There's another one of those lingonberries. Got some nice little orbs that will move over to our orb collection. And these golden lithops. So we're definitely going to have a 3 merge with those golden lithops. If I remember correctly, there's even more under the next cloud key. So we're going to keep those and keep protecting them, because a 5 merge would be the best if we can do that. and still skimming the board as my elves are harvesting down all of this newly healed, all these newly healed plants. If they end up coming out with any golden lithops, I want to catch them as soon as I can. Alright, let's drag that mulberry over there. Oops. I'm just going to use the screen lock for a second. A lot of times using the screen lock will make it so it doesn't move your screen around on you as much, or like if it would have moved the screen on you, if you have the screen lock on, it's like, oh no, maybe they're picking up this item, and it will let you do that. Alright, so that merge gave us a couple of mulberries also. Alright, yeah, let's go to this Mulberry Cloud Key next. Oh, there's another little blackberry. See what's under here. Alright, got another 4 section of those golden leaves, which we do have one that we can bring over to heal that with right away. And some more of these lovely white orbs. So before we forget about it, let's grab a leaf, bring it on over, and get that 5 merge. Awesome. So in the events, the only time I have ever seen that you need to keep these larger sized golden leaves was in the Christmas holiday event. Every other time you only need the small ones. So in this event, we only need to keep the small ones. Once you have the larger ones, as you get enough to do a 5 merge and collect those, definitely feel free to do that. There we go. Alright. So let's see, that gives us a 5 merge with this blackberry. No! I think that accidental merge was okay, as long as I don't have any more. Ooh. Let me just check the shop. Yeah. If I end up absolutely having to buy berries, I can do it. But hopefully I won't have to. That was frustrating. That was definitely frustrating right there. But, alright. Let's open up this cloud key. See what we've got. Okay, so we have our 3rd mystery egg, so we can get that 4th elf, which is going to be nice to help with this cleanup. Got a little chaos elf over there. Some more of these magic red crystals. Some more white orbs. Another mulberry. And some orange trees. So it might be a good strategy if you haven't unlocked this cloud key yet. Nope, leave my lithop alone. If you haven't unlocked this cloud key yet, it might be worth holding out on it, since it does have those orange trees under it. Those orange trees are going to be a distraction when you're letting your elves just passively move around the map. But since I plan on mostly being active with this, I didn't mind opening that up. I still haven't decided for sure if I'm going to gem harvest on this event. It will really depend on how high a level I can get of the fruit trees. If I can get more than 2 of the plum or higher, I will probably gem harvest here. If I don't get that, it's a better deal for me to just gem harvest in my camp. Pick those up. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and just do the 2-3 merges with these. Should be perfectly fine. Got a 3 merge right there. A 3 merge right there. Now bring my golden leaves back over together, and I'll be able to do a 5 merge with these large leaves. Clear them off the board. There we go. Very nice. And every time you do a life flower merge, it's going to give off some healing, which, you know, it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. So that will help us do a little bit of healing as we go. All right. Quick scan on the side for any new golden lithops. I don't see any. Just little yellow piles of sand. All right. Let's see, I unlocked the mulberry, I unlocked the cobra, I unlocked the stone. So, alright, that's all in good shape on this side. Now I'm going to set off my other orb right over here. Actually, before I set this off, I'm going to do a little bit of perimeter healing. So since I don't care too much about saving, about getting plants, I'm going to be able to just make merges with these tumbleweeds now. And they will give the stone resource that I need anyway. So if you want to make 5 merges, you can. Let's see, and this is going to be a little merge right there. Technically, you can do perimeter merges with the lithops, but it's quite difficult to tell what color a lithop is, so it's trial and error, and you would spend quite a bit of time sitting there trying different ones. Let's see, those aren't mergeable. Bring over these green guys. Got that one right there. That can go there. All of these perimeter merges are saving healing. Nice little combo bubble. But let's see, there's a whole bunch of these green tumbleweeds over here. So any healing that I can save over here. Is just going to let that orb go even further and do even more. Alright, oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, got this one I can reach, that right there. All of those are blocked in. All that's blocked in. Alright. Very nice. So here we go with the second orb. I'm going to put it right there to make sure it heals that spot. And hopefully it is going to go up. Heal everything in this corner. And then we will have a big, massive cleanup to focus on. Coming over here. How far is it gonna go? Alright, we got that other cloud key. Just a little bit left, moving along slowly. Alright, so that was actually pretty good. Little bit of initial healing, a little bit of merges on the perimeter, and then 2 mythical life orbs. As far as finishing this up, we need 2 mythical life orbs to finish the quest. I would expect that we're going to want 3 to actually heal all of this. I know it doesn't look like a lot of land, but these are the ones that are all 5,000, or even this one is 25,000 a piece for each of those 4 squares. And this is 20,000. So that's going to absorb a lot of the healing right in there. All of the cloud keys except for this one have been healed. And this one really wouldn't take a lot to heal. So one strategy we could take is to focus on cloud keys and try to get all of those opened up before going back to working on orbs. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. I definitely don't know if it's not. I think it's really going to depend on whether I get bored of harvesting and want a break. I'll go back and forth between orbs and harvesting. Oh, there's another golden lithop right there. So now we've got 4. We can get a hold of 1 more. We will have a very nice 5 merge. I'm not seeing anything, and no merges along this edge. So what we have on the map is what we have on the map. Quick skim for other golden lithops that might have been harvested. I don't see any more. Alright. So, we'll finish moving these berries on down here. And definitely have a 5 merge with those mulberries. Very nice. And we've got a 5 merge with those nests after we unlock this cloud key. So here's the level 4 nest cloud key. We've got another berry, a couple more of these red crystals, and we can use a leaf to go ahead and heal that. Go. That one. Very nice. This blackberry over here with the rest of the berries. Quick skim for any other special items. I don't see any. I think we got them all. Alright, let's open another cloud key. So this is going to be the level 6. Oh, did I merge up my level 6s? I did. I did merge my level 6s. Well, that's fine. Let's build a level 6 stone. It's going to be our next thing to do. So we can go ahead and get that unlocked. And like I said earlier, since I don't care about the life flowers, I don't have to harvest any of these now. Now, harvesting these is a way of getting lithops as well. So harvesting these is how you get lithops, and having lithops is what really gets you your life flowers. So you do want to harvest some of them as you are searching for some golden lithops, because you are going to want some more of those leaves. But these giant lithops give a lot of lithops also. So as far as cleaning up, it's definitely okay to do some merges, especially if you're actively working on stone. And then we've got these little items that don't merge. We're gonna go that, we're gonna go like this. Alright, so we've got 3 level 5s now. We just need to make another 2 level 5s. It's okay to skip a 5 merge on these. But since we are going to need a very high level stone, skipping 5 merges is just going to make it take longer. Alright, that's nice right there. These guys harvesting. That's a 5 merge, that's a 5 merge. Bring this on over here for a 5 merge. Alright, we're almost to that level 6. I'm still keeping my eye out for a 5th golden lithop. Alright, now we've got our level 6 for that cloud key. Very, very nice. Bring that on up. And drop it right in there. Alright. So even more of those. Even more white orbs. I think what I'm going to do, I do have a white orb. Just going to bring this up, merge them up here, and then I'll only have 2 to move. And right now, I believe I'm out of the small golden leaves, so I can't do any of those golden leaf merges just yet. So my next focus is going to be on cleaning up the map / golden leaf hunting. There we go. Because as I clean up, there's going to be a lot of lithops harvested, and hopefully several of them will be golden. And when I'm doing a big full map cleanup like this, I tend to start in one corner and just work my way across. That way I know I'm not missing out on anything. I do want to make this 5 merge. So one of the quests I have right now is to harvest from a level 5 100 times. These are 5 level 4s, so that gives me these level 5 items. So now, hopefully, when my elves are bored and float over here to try to harvest things, it will be the level 5 over other items, and that will help slowly work towards that quest. The cloud keys that I have left are this one, which is the tortoise from the point items. Let's see, there we go. It's the level 9 tortoise. And then the other last one is this one is the level 6 of the desert nest. So right now we've got 2 level 5s, and we're probably going to need to do a couple of 5 merges with the lower level ones to get a 3rd level 5 to make the level 6. And that's what's going to unlock this. Even if I could, I don't want to do that right away, because I want to have the extra items. There we go. I want to have the extra harvestable items to work on getting all of my point items that I need. If I merge them up, I'll have, one high level 6, and then a bunch of lower levels that are much slower to harvest. So it makes more sense, in my opinion, to keep the lower level items for a little while. Because even though they're 1 level lower, there are more of them, so I can have most of my elves, if not all of my elves, working towards getting those point items, towards getting that tortoise. And I really think on this one I want to try to get that level 10 point item. I've never gotten the level 10, so it's a blank spot in my book. And I actually saw a picture of the level 10 point item on the wiki. It is so cute. It looks like a cat, little calico cat, sitting in the middle of a little clump of desert plants. So I definitely want it. Another important thing to know about the cloud keys that are left. The ones on this side of the map, I don't remember for sure what's under the tortoise, I would have to look, but under the level 6 nest, there are several high-level stones. So I'm going to want to unlock this before I go to unlock this, because that will make that process happen faster. I won't have as much to harvest and build. I want to say it gives us 2 level 8s under there, maybe even 3 level 8s. It's pretty significant. Alright, so anything that gives lithops I am harvesting. Looking for those golden lithops. I have collected, I think I've collected 4 of the large golden leaves, so that's 60 leaves total. So at the beginning of this event, my leaf total must have been 160. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I like keeping track of how many leaves I get in events. I think it's interesting. Alright, we can merge these up, give off a little bit of healing, make a little space. Because, like I said earlier, we don't care about the flowers anymore. At least I don't. I'm quite comfortable with my level 8 flowers. And there's that other golden lithop. Very nice. Gonna bring it down here, do a 5 merge, and get 2 of these bushes. So I need to watch an ad each to unlock each bush. So I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So fortunately that wasn't too long for you guys. It was a while for me. So every now and then I find in events the game glitches a little bit, and what it does is it tries to tell me my Wi-Fi isn't connected, and when that happens it won't let you watch the ads to unlock those golden leaves. If that happens and waiting a minute and trying it again doesn't fix the problem, you can always go back out to your camp and then close the game entirely, and when you come back into the event map, usually it's fixed, and then it has recognized your Wi-Fi connection again, and I just had to do that. Alright, very nice. Keep scooting these back. And come back up here and start harvesting again. So yeah, the rest of my evening is going to be going back and forth between this harvesting and watching ads every time I have 5 or more golden lithops. One strategy that I do want to share that I have not shared in an event before is bubbling things. It has occurred to me a couple of times that if I had my golden lithops bubbled, my elves couldn't harvest them anyway, and then I could wait and just watch all the ads, like when I felt like taking a break from harvesting. So then the question becomes, well, how do you bubble a 1 square item like a lithop in an event? And the way to do that, I'm going to show you, I'll show you with some blue lithops. There we go. So you need 3 of the item, and what you do is you pick up, you set 2 of them so they're side by side, and then you pick up the third one. Don't actually let go, but drag it over the other 2, and you're still holding on to it. You haven't set it down for the merge yet. While you are still holding it and not letting go of the screen, use another finger to push the exit button to return to your home. And keep holding down that lithop. Don't pick your finger up until you see your home screen come up. Then you can let go. Now, when we go back into the event, that lithops that we were holding should be in a bubble. And there it is. And then you can set it aside and it is perfectly safe. Now, to do this would require having 2 golden lithops that I guard jealously and keep my elves from harvesting. But I feel like I could do that if I get to them early enough. Especially being active like this. It's not like my elves are floating all over the place on the map out of where I can see them. So I might do that. And go ahead and bubble up the golden lithops that I find. That way I can just harvest uninterruptedly without having to stop and watch ads. Actually, thinking about it is making me really excited. It makes me want to find 3 golden lithops so I can show you how to do that bubbling technique again with an actual golden lithop. I have to remember I have 4 elves now. I keep only tapping 3 things because earlier I only had 3. Now I'm tapping things that don't need to be tapped. There we go. Come on, golden lithops. I can't remember how many golden lithops I got in the last Skylark Gobi event. I should start keeping better track. I'm sure I said in a video. I just don't know when it would have been. Quick skim down here. Any goldens? Oh, there's one. That was an accident. Alright, so I've got 1. So what I'm going to do is bring this one little golden lithop up to the corner where my attention is. And if any of my elves try to harvest it, I will tap on them to make them stop. Alright, let's gather this stuff together and go back to turbo harvesting. Yeah, I checked in the event shop to see if this event has, oh my goodness, to see if this event has the elf flowers that we can use to get extra elves, and unfortunately it does not. The only event I have found that has the elf flowers so far is the Morning Sanctuary event. So I did make a video on the elf flower method, so if you're interested to know what that is and how it works, definitely check out my elf flower video. If you don't typically play Merge Elves, but you do play Merge Magic or Merge Dragons, I also made a video doing that technique in those games. It works exactly the same way. You're just looking at different kinds of flowers. In Merge Magic, I believe it's the evergreen trees. It's the one that looked like, pine trees. And in Merge Dragons, it's the prism flowers. So in the event shop, there will be either a prism flower if you're playing Merge Dragons, an evergreen if you are playing Merge Magic, or an elf flower if you are playing the Morning Sanctuary event of Merge Elves. And what you can do is buy those. It does take the premium currency, so gems in either of the other games or golden leaves in this one, but it doesn't take much. In the other two games it's only 10 premium currency. In this one it's 20, but as you've already seen, we usually get a decent amount of golden leaves during an event. So that 20 leaf investment, I consider it worth it, especially on an event that is very harvest heavy. This would be going even faster if we had, 6 or 7 elves. I think when I did the elf flower method, I ended up with 9 elves harvesting for me. It was absolutely amazing. It went so fast. So yeah, the next time we have an event where there's an elf flower in the event menu, I strongly recommend trying it out if you never have. It's one of my favorite techniques, and I use it in pretty much every Merge Dragons event. I don't always use it in Merge Magic, just because Merge Magic is a little bit of different gameplay for me, because you can win the entire event, including all of the extra rewards. Keep this where I can see it. Including all of the extra rewards without healing the whole map. So you don't tend to harvest as much the way you do in these other games. And it's so funny because I am confident that as soon as I stop recording, I'm going to get 2 more golden lithops. Confident. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If I don't get 2 more of the goldens, I'll show you how to do that bubbling technique again with different ones. Trying to hit the lithops more than anything else. I think these skulls and the sand piles mostly just give life flower sprouts. So I do need to clean them up so they're not in the way on my map. But as far as right now in my mission to find golden lithops, they are not a priority. Oops, trying to grab onto the ground. Any golden lithops get thrown down here? No. No. Oh, what about that one? Nope. Alright. I'm going to clear up this little pile of giant lithops right here. And if there's nothing in there, then I'll just show you the technique again with different lithops, and then you can, try it out for yourself, see if you like that. I'm quite excited to try it. So other times that this bubbling technique is helpful is actually when you're building your life flowers. Because if you don't want to have lower level life flowers, but you're trying to build up the higher level ones, you can bubble your lower level ones as you're working, and then when you have enough to make a merge to the higher level, then you can unbubble them and merge them. Then you don't have a lot of different level life flowers on your map. Alright, taking a look around. Yeah, I still don't see any other goldens. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and show that bubbling technique one more time, just in case. And I do strongly recommend practicing this technique. Practice with life flower sprouts or these other colored lithops that you don't care about, because if you accidentally drop what you're holding, that's what will happen. You're just going to get a merge. And it would be really sad to do an accidental 3 merge with the golden lithops. So with that being said, we've got a whole bunch of red ones. So let's pull the red ones over. So you want to put 2 of them side by side, pick up a third one, and my finger is still touching the screen. I'm not letting go. But you hover it over the other 2, pretending you're going to merge it, but you don't drop it. And with your finger still on the screen, using a different finger, you are going to click to return to your home. And keep holding down on the screen until the new picture of your camp comes through. Because that's how you know for a fact the game has registered that you're not in the event menu. You're not in the event window holding that item anymore. Now when you go back, because you were holding it up and it wasn't actually in a square, the game has plopped it into a bubble for you, because it goes, oh, we don't know where that was supposed to be, so here it is, we put it in a bubble, you can do what you need to with it. And then you can take these bubbles and set them off to the side on the edge of your map until you're ready to use those items. Oh, hey look, now I've got 2 of those. So that is how that bubbling works. See? They gave me 2 golden lithops now. So these 2 lithops I'm going to keep right with me, and every time I find another golden lithop, I will use these 2 to put it in a bubble. And then I can just set them off to the side. I will know that they're not going to be harvested away And I will also know that, I won't have to keep stopping to watch ads. Alright, so yeah, taking a look at this, I feel like I'm sort of at a stopping point, a good stopping point. Not for playing, just for recording. Because now it's just a whole lot of harvesting. I will come back to do my next recording probably when everything is cleaned up and when I'm ready to unlock my next cloud keys. I'm saying that, so I'm thinking about what that's going to look like. Because I want to open this cloud key, since we're up here, get my elves up here so I know they're not hurting my lithops. I want to unlock this cloud key before I go for the stone, the mountain cloud key on the other side. And I want to say the turtle also has some really good stones under there. I think some level 7s that would help us quite a bit with getting that high level stone cloud key. And I want to get the turtle or tortoise, I think it's called the tortoise before I merge my level 5 nests together to get that cloud key up there. So here's what's probably going to happen. I'm going to get close to having the tortoise. Then I'll probably start recording. Once I get that tortoise and unlock this, I can do my merge to get the level 6 and open this one. And hopefully by then I'll be pretty close to having this item. Just because of doing all of this harvesting and cleanup, we're going to have some pretty high level stones. Doing this cleanup honestly might give us that level 10 that we need to unlock that cloud key, which would be pretty cool. Oh, here's another one. Excellent. So I bring my little golden lithop down. Oop, and another one that got thrown down here. Here we go. Going to hover it, go out to my home. Now I'm taking my finger off the screen, go back into the event, and there it is bubbled. Slide that off to the side where it's nice and safe and do the same thing with the next one. And slide it off to the side. Awesome. That makes me so excited. I'm really glad you guys got to see that. I know you saw the technique with other things, but getting to do it for you guys with the golden lithop, it makes me happy. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yes, I was wrapping up and saying goodbye. So when we come back, hopefully my camp will be clean. We'll have some high level stones sitting around and a huge pile of golden leaves because I will have watched all of the ads that I needed to. I hope wherever you are, everybody is having a great time, merging, whatever you're working on, good luck. If this is your first time on this event, or if you have played it even more times than I have, I hope everything works out well for you. And remember, just sit back, relax, take it one merge at a time. You know, it's about having fun and enjoying the game. Oops. Didn't mean to tap on that. There we go. Alright, good night and happy merging.